check it, so. Oh yeah, I'm good, okay. All right, so right here, this is our first drill for our acceleration series. We have A marches, okay? So A marches, this is taking our wall drill and pushing it over into teaching how to hit the proper positions when we sprint. So the first thing is we have a 90-90-90 rule. What that means is when I come up into this position, I have 90 degrees of ankle dorsiflexion, 90 degrees of knee flexion right here, 90 degrees of my hip flexion. So if you see, there's a lot of things that go into acceleration, but I'm going to give you a few simple cues that will help you teach this movement just a little bit better, okay? So the very first thing is dorsiflex or toes up. I like to use the analogy of imagine that my toes are headlights for a car. If I'm right here in this position and my toes are pointed down, then my headlights are pointed down. That's no good. I want my headlights pointed up on the road. So right here, toes up, dorsiflex foot, okay? Second thing is make sure that we're not too high in our in our knee punch, okay? Some kids, when they go into these skips, you'll see they'll want to come super high, just like this. And what that happens is, one, they spend too much time in the air, so it throws off our timing. But two, when we come too high, it causes our pelvis to tilt and it causes us to break in our spine. And when I break in my spine, I can't get full glute extension. So two cues that would be pretty simple to look at if you watch kids when they do this is watch their toes up, make sure that their thigh drive is nice and tall, and the last thing is make sure that their foot is not out in front. If their foot's out in front, that means they're going to be an overcaster and they're going to be more susceptible to hamstring strains, hamstring tears, whatever it is. Those are the three things we can do and cue up when we're watching our athletes. So just be mindful of those three things. So our A marches right here is boom, take a picture with each pause. Notice how I have my toes are dorsiflex, 90 degrees knee extension, 90 degrees of hip flexion, not too high, right here. I'll show you what it looks like if someone doesn't have good dorsiflexion. So if someone doesn't have good dorsiflexion, boom, boom. Look how their heel comes off the ground, and automatically look how they get bend in their knees. If they don't get bend in if they have bend in their knees, they don't get a good push. And that's what we're all about when we accelerate. We want to push. So A marches. Boom, 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 boom. Look for those three things, and then after A marches, we'll progress them into A skips. A skips is the same exact thing, but now we just got a double hop rhythm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'll notice all the exact same things happen right there. Foot dorsiflex, knee into good flexion, good hip flexion. Everything stays straight. That's A marches and A skips.